Taraji, I just wanted to ask you, like, are you single?
Yes, I am.
Because you always been like my crush growing up, and I actually love you.
Oh, sweetheart.
I really adore you.
Thank you so much.
I would love to Dior you.
Take care, baby. You a baby.
I love you though. Have a good rest of your day. Hey, Taraji.
Sometimes I be wondering how do some of these people just be walking up on random celebrities, no security, just by themselves. She just in her trunk, not even head on a swivel, my nigga. Not even head on a swivel. She just in her trunk, not looking around, nothing.
I just wanted to ask you, like, are you single?
And she just like chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, like, why sometimes they have security and at other times they don't. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, I am.
Because you always been like my.
Then she said, yes, she's single. Most time women say that when they want to, they want to date you. Anyway, that's interesting.
I was into them.
I feel like the bad boys always was liking me, and I'm like, I don't want to go to the trap house again.
Listen, why y'all think the bad boys only like y'all? The bad boys like everybody. Any woman they can get that has some level of attraction. It ain't got nothing to do with your status and nothing like that. It got everything to do with you're just a woman that is decently attractive. You ain't gotta even be a baddie. You ain't gotta be fine. Just average looking. But that's just not bad boys. That's every guy.
You know, I did a few times, and it's like, it's boring in there.
Yeah, well, the
Y'all
trap
not
house
doing
is
it
where
behind
you can
out.
find me.
I love that so
Well, I was young and dumb. I grew up, you know.
Yeah. I mean, our tastes change. I was seeing an interview with Sierra where she's like, the palette changes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
As you get older, you want different things out of life.
You want different things?
Yeah.
I love Whoopi's quote where she says, I don't want somebody in my house. I relate to that. I don't want nobody in my damn house.
Baby, listen to me. Girl. Now you're talking.
It's so good.
You keep talking about all these relationships, and I'm like, what the last time I had? It's not even that. It's just that.
Wow.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of sad, but I mean, it's not that sad because she rich, and it's also not that sad because she understands the decision that she makes. If she like bad guys, she like bad guys, bad boys or whatever. As long as she don't go online complaining about all men suck. Like, you chose the ones that suck, and she cool with it, and I can respect that. But I don't like the one when women actively choose like bad guys, like bad dudes, you know what I'm saying? Dudes with an edge or whatever, that, you know what I'm saying? And then complain about all men. You actively chose those type of guys, like.
I don't want to attack women, but women have lowered the value of a dating because they go on a date with anybody. Y'all, they go on dates and go lemon drop crazy with a nigga she know she ain't about to text back tomorrow, you know? So it's like they
Just so she can get a free meal.
lower the value of the date and then tell you it's bare minimum. Yeah, it's bare minimum because you made it that way. Dating is really, honestly, dating is not bare minimum, but it is. But dating is for somebody to get to know each other, not because you wanted something to do today. No.
Nah, that's why I disagree. I think men are the ones who messed it up. Because who's the one paying for the dates? It's the men. So how you gonna say it's women that's messing it up when it's really... And I call women out for, you know, whatever. But it's like they wouldn't even have the option of going on dates and being that entitled if it wouldn't be all these men willing to pay $50 to $80 to $100 for women you don't even know. And you don't even know if she's gonna call you back. It's your first date, you spending $80 to $100 on her? Drinks, you got the drinks, you got the food, you got the money to spend on gas, whatever. What are you doing, bro? It's the men. Like, stop complaining about the women when it's really y'all. And the thing is, I believe women got some ways about them that's just terrible. But they gonna keep doing it if men keep empowering them. I'm not saying it's not women's fault at all. Like, yo, they got some things they need to work on, but they're not going to work on it if y'all dudes keep on empowering it. Women be on some bull crap, and y'all empower it. Y'all do. Y'all empower it. Maybe not you. Maybe not the person, you know, but men empower it. Men empower it.
You guys don't understand how attraction works for women, and it's starting to annoy me. So I'm going to explain this to y'all once and for all, and I really hope it clicks. The reason why this happens is because a lot of men don't understand that men and women are different, right? For us men, it's all about physical attraction, right? If a woman is physically...
Hold on now. It's like that for women too. It ain't all about physical attraction, but I don't like when people sit up there and act like the majority of women's decision on the man that they choose to be with or choose to be sexually attracted to is not a physical thing. She got to be physically attracted to that guy. Straight up, whether he's, you know, yeah, she got to be physically attracted. All that money stuff, all that extra stuff, she's not attracted to that. She just likes the benefit of it. That don't mean she attracted to the guy who has the money. She's just doing it as a means to an end to get the benefits. Anyway.
Attractive, we're in, right? If she's not physically attractive, there's literally nothing she can do. It doesn't matter how funny she is, how successful she is, right? How caring she is. If we're not physically attracted, it's just not going to work. Women are different. Now, women care about looks too, but there's more variables to consider. Their attraction mechanisms are more dynamic, meaning they respond more deeply to psychological attraction, your behaviors, your confidence, your charisma, right? Your sense of humor. These are other factors that they weigh into the process that us
Actually, that's a good point.
men do not weigh. Here's an important point. When a woman is psychologically attracted to you, she literally perceives you differently. It's almost like you're walking around with a beauty filter on to her. This is why a woman can be with a man who she claims is handsome. Her friends can see said man and be like, he's not that handsome. And it confuses her, right? But let's say the relationship ends and then she looks at that same man and she's like, you know what? He wasn't really all that handsome. Why do you think that occurs? It's because while being exposed to his personality, while being exposed to his behavior, while psychological attraction was present, she literally perceives him differently. Once the relationship ends, she's no longer being exposed to his behavior. Now she can see him with clarity. Us men never have that experience. Men will hear the explanation and be like, well,
You saying us men never had the experience where we look at a woman that we dated before and then realize, yo, she wasn't as bad as we thought she was? I don't know if I can agree with that. I don't know if I can agree with that.
she's settling, right? I don't want a woman to settle for me. That's not what settling is. There's a difference. Here's the nuance. If you're dealing with a woman who is really settling, right? She's going to treat you like she's doing you a favor. That's a woman who's settling. But a woman who is literally becoming more attracted to you will show signs of higher investment, will show signs of more physical interest and more physical escalation as she gets to know you. That is a woman who is genuinely attracted to you.
You know what I don't like about this message? This message, I understand where he's coming from. I do. But this message is going to make a lot of guys be like, all right, well, I'm going to try to, if that's the situation, that means a woman can be attracted to any man as long as he wins over her affection. He wins over that attraction. He wins her attraction. Basically, if he proves himself to a woman to basically become more confident, more charismatic, more intelligent, more cool, more, have more clout, make more money, that he's going to attract a woman that's actually going to like them. There's some women that no matter what you do, she's still not going to like you, bro. And then there's other women, yeah, you probably can persuade them, but it's like, that's a dangerous game to play. I think it's just better to get a woman that's already interested in you,
And guys will hear that and they'll be like, well, I still prefer a woman who's like just super attracted to me right out the gate. Okay, let's play that game. Has it ever happened to you?
He about to say, no, yes, it has.
No. Well, guess what? It's not going to. Listen, people...
What are you talking about, bro? I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't happen, even if it doesn't happen often, there's always people. I feel like every guy can go back in their life. There's one or two women. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. It be the women that if the ones that you don't, if the women that you really like don't like you, that might not have happened to some guys. Okay, but there's always some fat woman or some woman that's like not really. That really likes a dude, and he's like, okay. So let's be real. Like, it happens. It just probably don't happen with the women that men are attracted to.
Attraction is subjective, and there's some truth to that, but it's not that subjective. We all know who the attractive people are. See, for a lot of you guys, your ego is your...
It's not like, bro, some of this stuff is just not true. Like, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But you know how many times it's like, let's say it's 5 of us. The first 2 guys say she's attractive. The next guy says, oh, no, nah, what? What do y'all talk about? The next guy, the 4th guy says, yeah, nah, I ain't my cup of tea. Nah, I'm cool. And then the 5th guy says, I mean, she's straight. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, bro. Like, it's
Nigga just smacked his bitch. She look at me. Nigga, I looked at my phone and started making this video.
people in the comments better not, women in the comments better not be like, why didn't you defend her? Let me check. Somebody said, the only thing we saving is leftovers. Well, somebody else in the comment section said, who did she think you was, Batman? Yo.